trying too hard right now.
No, we're not. We're having fun. Okay, so good morning, everybody. A lot of people feel that women don't do the heavy activities really well, like the rock climbing and the rock. Yeah, exactly.
Do not be deceived by these guys.
She is going to prove us wrong, and we have guests who are going to talk about that today. Rock climbing, guys. It's going to be fun. On tukar angin.
Yes, dan juga dalam segmen kegemaran ramai, Dapur Affairs, mesti ramai yang tahu pasal rock melon.
Yes.
We eat it as it is, dan juga dibuat jus. Tapi mungkin ramai yang tak tahu bahawa rock melon juga boleh dibuat jam.
Jamming.
Yes. So
also part of rocking.
That's right. So kepada semua yang tak tahu macam mana nak buat jam dengan rock melon, tak apa, kita akan tunjukkan dalam segmen Dapur Affairs sebentar nanti.
Dan pada hari ini kita ada dua, bukan satu, tapi dua band rock indie, I would say pretty old school, right? Who are going to be with us today. So we have OAG and
Toko Kilat. I'm not sure if you'd like to be called old school, but we'll find out later. Semua ini dan banyak lagi hanya di
Feel Good Show.
Sembuhkan, ku sentuh awan, bahannya api dan cahaya, waspada, aturkan langkah-langkah. Tak perlu risau apa yang di hadapanku. Oh, ringankan segala bebanku. Tak mudah semangatku kini rapuh. Sentiasa menunggumu. Mungkinkah kau bahagia di permulaan yang baru? Hatiku parah, takkan ku terima dengan tangan terbuka. Oh, ringankan segala bebanku. Semangatku kini rapuh. Sentiasa menunggumu. Sentiasa menunggumu.
big time. That was Kabo by Toko Kilat.
Jangan risau, jangan ke mana-mana because Toko Kilat akan bersama kami sebentar nanti dalam Feel Good Show. But good morning everybody, selamat pagi dan selamat menonton Feel Good Show bersama saya Megan Tan.
Dan saya Razif Hashim. Dan pada pagi ini kita nak mulakan dengan bercerita tentang apa yang tengah trending di social media.
Yeah.
And all sorts of everything that's happening on the internet.
That's right.
So the first thing is well, what is it?
Yes, the first news untuk trending pagi ini mengenai seorang kanak-kanak yang berusia 11 tahun berbangsa Cina yang meraih kejayaan 8A dalam UPKK, also known as Ujian Penilaian Kelas KAFA. Did you take that when you were younger?
No, I didn't. What's UPKK?
It's all the Islamic subjects. You didn't take that when you were younger?
Actually, no, I didn't.
No? Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
Tapi, yes. So this girl, she scored all A's, 8A dalam semua mata pelajaran pendidikan Islam dalam ujian penilaian kelas KAFA.
Okay.
And of course, it's history for the school, Sekolah Kebangsaan Tok Jiring, dan beliau berkata bahawa dia terdorong untuk mengambil mata pelajaran tersebut sebab abang dia, who's now 14 years old, pernah mengambil mata pelajaran tersebut juga dan mendapat 5A 3B. So, I'm guessing she's pretty competitive. So she's like, you know what? I can do better than that. And she did. So, semua A. Dan dia juga berterima kasih kepada cikgu-cikgunya di sekolah because she was saying that mula-mulanya dia rasa macam dirinya agak lemah dalam mata pelajaran Jawi terutamanya dan bahasa Arab. Tetapi setelah mengambil kelas tambahan hari Jumaat, Sabtu dan Ahad, then she got better, and after a few months, boom, there you go, 8A's. Congratulations.
That's
for Hui-Ling.
That's very, very cool, and she's not even Muslim.
Yeah, exactly.
That proves to show that it's all about education.
And that's exactly what she said as well. Sebab dia kata it's ilmu pengetahuan.
Yeah.
So if your friends can learn Mandarins, why not I learn bahasa Arab?
Exactly. That's beautiful. Okay, so here's the next story. Speaking of beauty, this year, 2018, 4 families have been reunited with their long-lost family members due to the power of the internet.
Nice.
Cerita pertama adalah cerita daripada Twitter, di mana seorang wanita post and she said, "Hey, saya nak cuba cari mama saya, that I've been, separated for over 20 years, etc., etc." Dia bagi info sikit je, tapi last, boom, connected.
Wow,
due to the power of the internet. Less than 24 hours. There's another story of an actor from Hong Kong, right, who was reunited, not by anyone he knew, but a pair of twin brothers that he never knew he had, due to the power of his fans looking out for his family, right, looking for people for him.
Wow,
like,
that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was another story, right, where this girl was reunited with her family in China after a search of 24 years.
Wow.
By a police sketch, right, that was made out of what she might have looked like. When they took a DNA, it was 99.9% accurate. And finally, seorang lelaki daripada India was reunited with his family as well due to some miracle similar to that due to the power of the internet.
Good stuff.
Amazing 2018. Hopefully more people will be reunited in 2019.
That's right. This is what happens when you use internet for the right ways.
Dan akhir sekali, cerita yang paling popular sekarang adalah seekor kucing bernama Baloo. He was accidentally packed up into a box, right? Like because they were shipping things off for your Lazadas or any some sort of like online shipping. Macam mana you tak tahu yang you letak kucing you kat dalam kotak, lepas tu you seal it up and then you send it off. It went over 1,100 kilometers away.
Oh my goodness, I hope there are holes in the box though.
Astaghfirullahalazim. I tak faham macam mana boleh jadi macam ni.
Mungkin,
kesian kucing
I know, in my mind, I'm thinking she's packing the box and then bila dia macam pusing ke belakang ke, then kucing dia lompat masuk dan dia seal je. Then tak nampak lah kucing tu masuk. Because you know cats can be very sneaky and quiet.
Ya.
Right?
Tapi macam mana dia boleh hidup kat dalam tu, 1,100 kilometers far away, long time, right? Dia dijumpa di dalam sebuah airport apabila seorang yang bekerja di dalam airport tu nampak kotak tu, it was leaking.
Because of the...
Yeah, it must have smelled as well. I mean, poor guy.
Alright, jadi itulah berita-berita yang kita nak kongsikan untuk pagi ini dalam Feel Good Show. Jika kita terlepas apa-apa berita atau topik yang menarik, kongsikan bersama kami di laman media sosial kami @feelgoodshow7 dan juga hashtag #feelgoodshow7. Kita nak berhenti seketika, tapi bila kita kembali nanti, kami masih akan bersama tokoh kilat dan juga OAG dalam segmen Senang Terhibur.
Dan Megan akan bercerita tentang rock climbing and how women can also do it.
Yeah.
No fear. Lepas ni dalam Feel Good Show.
Itulah dia antara pendaki-pendaki gunung wanita. Siapa kata wanita tak boleh membuat aktiviti-aktiviti yang lasak? You know, my surprise is Nana Al-Haleq tak ada dalam list tu. Nana, we will put you in next time. Anyways, bertemu kembali ke Feel Good Show. Anda masih lagi bersama saya, Megan Tan. Seperti biasa, jangan lupa untuk mengikuti kami di laman media sosial @feelgoodshow7 dan juga #feelgoodshow7. Dan if you guys haven't even figured it out, today it's all about rock. Yes, episod hari ini bertemakan rock sebab kita ada dua kumpulan rock, iaitu OAG dan juga tokoh kilat. We're going to be making rock melon lepas ni. Dan of course, untuk segmen Tukar Angin pada hari ini, kita akan menceritakan tentang rock climbing. Dan bersama kami pada hari ini adalah pengurus Camp 5, which is a rock climbing gym. We have Jeremy, Pete dan juga celebrity, personality TV, host, she's an all-rounder, great mom, super mother, Azura Zainal. Hi.
Sinilah lalu sini.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wow, nasib baik I pakai seluar sebab I cakap kat Keanu nak pakai skirt. Tiba-tiba I pakai seluar hari ni.
Yeah, just in case you don't know who Keanu is, well, he's one of the hosts. Tapi hari ni dia producer. Dia dah naik pangkat.
Wow.
Untuk hari ni je. Anyways, yes. So we are here to talk about rock climbing, and if it's too rough for women to take part in rock climbing, I mean that is obviously a
Women are
false
tough, right?
statement.
Yeah,
So maybe
they can
Jeremy,
take
you can maybe enlighten us. Why is there a perception when it comes to, how women are
Well,
probably
maybe
too
the
soft?
movies. Maybe Tom Cruise on MI2.
Right, we need a new Mission Impossible featuring a female lead.
Absolutely.
I think. Right.
I mean, if you look at our members in Camp 5, we're close to 50% female.
Wow.
Wow.
And you walk into Camp 5 on any given day, you're going to see a pretty good spread, male
Yeah?
and female. Yeah. Of all ages.
There you go. Not just women, but women of all ages. Okay, and Azura, of course, you are a sports enthusiast as well. So what do you think about that statement when they think that women may be, too soft, or you don't have the strength, the upper body strength to do rock climbing and stuff like that?
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all up to the person. If you feel you can do it, then you can do it.
It's not upper
'Cause-
body strength.
Yeah, it's
It's in the legs.
It's
Alright.
everywhere. Because
Clearly, I don't do rock climbing since I didn't even know that part. Correction, rock climbing tak ada kena-mengena dengan upper body strength, semua guna kaki.
So I remember
Kita
when
belajar.
the first time I actually did wall climbing,
Yeah.
it was way back when, I don't even remember. The first wall climbing gym that opened one time. So I totally fell in love with it,
Yeah.
and I started doing it for a bit, and then work got in the way, stopped doing it, and then I remembered doing another one in a gym in Gold's Gym. So
Yeah.
if my sister's watching this, Kak Ina, I'm sorry, I'm telling you this story because it's pretty embarrassing. Because in that gym itself, they have a wall climbing
Yeah.
section. So after every workout, I would climb. You know, because I feel it's a total body workout.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah,
not
it's a
just
full
working
body.
upper body, your lower body, it's everything. So I remember bringing my sister to the gym and she said, okay, now you got to try this because it's really fun. I said, no, I don't have the strength. I said, no, you do it. So when she went up, and I noticed that something funny happens if you have never done rock climbing or wall climbing before. You get the Elvis legs.
Yes. They start to shake.
The
The legs start to shake like that. It was hilarious.
A little bit
And
of
she's-
fear, maybe.
right.
And so I can't stop it, but it's fun, you know? So
Right.
at the end of the day, if you say a girl can't do something, it's wrong. Because
Yeah.
you just got to go out there and just do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, and,
And
we live
actually-
in an era where it's like it's a Beyonce era. Women can do anything.
Well,
We set our mind to.
the attributes of climbing are actually well tuned for women
Yeah.
because it's not just about strength, it's also balance and flexibility.
Right.
So that's where women quite often have a benefit over men. Because if you've ever watched a man in a yoga class, you know, touching the toes can be asking a lot.
Right.
So being able to move the body, being very limber, women can catch on to that pretty quickly. Whereas
Right.
men
So we
sometimes
might have to
struggle.
change that statement. Like women are better at rock climbing.
Yeah, actually, we tell guys to watch the girls climb and learn a lot from them.
Right.
So if they're struggling to get up a wall, watch a girl climb and try to emulate the movement.
Do you
Right.
also think that women have a bit of more of an advantage because they are somewhat lighter than men?
Yeah, weight plays a lot into it, right? Because you're lifting your body weight off the ground. So if you're a bulky guy, that's just more kilo you have to haul up the
Right.
wall. So being slim is also to your advantage.
Right. So dengar tu penonton di luar sana, mungkin kaum wanita lebih mempunyai teknik yang betul dari kaum lelaki. So guys out there, you got to watch the women when you go climbing next time. So apakah persiapan? What are the preparations that you need to do before you actually climb? I'm
There's
guessing
none.
you need an instructor as well,
Well,
or
for training, yes.
Yeah.
Just to learn the safety so that you can take care of yourself in the facility, yeah. If you do a proper course, then you've learned how to tie the knot, you learn how to use the equipment properly.
right.
That's, of course, for your own benefit, just to make sure you're safe. But in terms of actually, it's a common misperception, and we get this a lot when people walk in, that they think they need to do some physical exercise before they start
Right.
climbing. Which is a bit counterintuitive, because the whole idea of climbing is you're getting fit through the activity.
I
So we
see.
can start at any point. Doesn't matter if you've been sitting behind a desk for a few years and you put on a few kilos. You can start wherever you are now, and you just go from there.
Right. So no matter your fitness level, anyone can climb.
Absolutely.
Right, and how important is it to have an instructor with you? Because I'm picturing that you go pretty high up, and you know, what's the worst that could happen if you didn't have proper, you know, safety measures and an instructor with
we
you?
are dealing with gravity, so the worst that can happen could be a bit of a disaster. So again, you know, having the proper instruction at the beginning to make sure that you know how the gear should be used. Actually, statistically, climbing is a really safe sport. It's just the perception of climbing because of the heights gives it the element of being extreme and being dangerous. But actually, if you look at the rate of injury compared to most sports, it's much, much lower. You get more injuries on a futsal court than you do on a climbing wall.
That is true, because that's more of a contact sport, right, compared to climbing.
And it's the fast movement and the impact.
There you go. And of course, Azura, what would you like to say to women out there who, you know, who may think that, oh, maybe I'm not strong enough to do all these things, or, you know, or to the viewers out there who, you know, who feel like, you know, you're a woman, you should be doing other things like yoga and all that, and not do any extreme sports. We're not just talking about rock climbing in specific, but any extreme sports.
Well, to me, first things first is you need to throw that mindset away. You know, if you want to do something, go right ahead and do it. Nothing should stop you from doing anything. You know, if you feel you want to try something new, rock climbing could be the first thing you do. Or wall climbing, maybe not go to rock, but
Yeah.
start with wall
What is the
first.
difference, though, like between rock and wall?
From a position of the sport and movement, there's not a lot of difference.
Yeah.
But of course, when you're outdoors, you're in a wilderness environment, so you don't necessarily have immediate care if somebody needs to help you. And rock can break off and come apart. So
Right, because
you've
it's
got.
nature and you
Yeah.
never know what to expect.
But I think for most people, what they fear most is the mosquitoes and the snakes.
That is very true. I am super fearful of mosquitoes. But okay, Azura, you've tried wall climbing, rock climbing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of extreme sports as well.
Not a lot, okay lah.
Yeah. So what else is there out there that you would love to try?
skydiving. Yeah.
Really?
That's what I wanted to do for a long, long time. Been telling my producers, come on, you guys, we got to do this. My producer keeps telling me that, Azra, we still need our host. So we'll just wait.
Till the end, the final episode.
We'll wait for that. But
What is the push? What's your motivation to get into all these like extreme stuff?
I don't know. I think it's just something that's always been with us in the family. We just like the adrenaline rush. We like crazy activities. We like going outdoors. We like getting all sweaty.
It's the instant reward as well.
Exactly.
Like when you do something challenging, you get an instant reward out of it.
That is very
You
true.
feel like you've accomplished
It's
something.
something huge, especially if you jump
Very
out
nice.
of
All right, we're going to
airplane.
be slowly wrapping up this segment. Thank you so much for coming on the show to share these insights with us. Any last words to our viewers out there, Jeremy, perhaps, to encourage them to go rock climbing,
Yeah, if
wall
you've never
climbing?
climbed before, just remove whatever your thoughts of climbing is and come into the gym, come into Camp 5, give it a try. We've got staff there that can take you on a 1-hour tri-climbing session. We've got a climbing gym actually just next door to your studio, so there's no excuse for you. You can also come on board.
Noted.
Utropolis Marketplace. And we've got a climbing gym in Johor as well. So now we're exposing climbing to the southern state.
Very nice. Jadi kepada kaum wanita di luar sana yang belum lagi mencuba rock climbing ataupun wall climbing, sila cuba tengok Azra betapa fit ni.
Oh.
Walaupun dah
Always
ada
baju.
seorang anak, but look at her. Any last words for
Cuba.
for the viewers and especially your fans out there?
Well, to me, at the end of the day, people should go out and play. It should be everything. You just go out and play. As you grow older, you tend to forget to
fun.
play. Exactly. Orang dah besar-besar ni, diorang lupa macam, tak boleh kena buat kerja ni, buat kerja tu.
kan.
No, pergi keluar, pergi main, pergi berpeluh. Because it is good for you. Do it.
Yes, dengar tu nasihat daripada Azura Zainal. Alright, once again, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Kami nak berhenti seketika, tapi selepas ini dalam Feel Good Show, kami ada banyak lagi segmen-segmen yang menarik. Kami akan bersama OAG, Toko Kilat dan juga dalam Dapur Fest, kami akan belajar untuk membuat rock melon jam. Jumpa lagi selepas ini dalam Feel Good Show.
Jangan mudah syakwa sangkau, tiada yang lain selain yang ada. Kau hilang arah dan tujuan, lemas kau fikirkan cara penyelesaian.
Yo, selamat kembali ke Feel Good Show bersama saya Razif dan juga Megan. Jangan lupa untuk berinteraksi bersama kami. Get on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter @FeelGoodShow7, #FeelGoodShow7, or call us 0355692533. That's our number. Alright, we got a fun show for you. Sekarang kita dalam segmen Senang Terhibur. What do we got, Megan?
Yes, today's episode is all about rock. Ya, episod hari ini bertemakan rock, dan untuk segmen Senang Terhibur kali ini, kami akan bersama satu kumpulan indie rock, iaitu dengan Edwin, Khairil, Rezwan dan Paul, dan bersama mereka adalah Toko Kilat.
Yo, Toko Kilat. What's up, guys?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello,
hi.
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 Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, Razif?
Good. Come on, have a seat.
Right here?
Come.
Right. Just anywhere.
You get the special seat in the middle.
Okay, great.
Unless you want to squeeze in because I'm
I
cool
would
with
love to,
that.
I would love to, I
We'd
would
love
love
an Edwin sandwich.
It'd be a big sandwich.
All right. Toko Kilat.
What's
I
up?
want to ask you guys the name though.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Super cool name.
It's so powerful. Like lightning.
I like that you say it's powerful because I think the entire name came about when we first start jamming. We start playing in the studio. The first ever time we played, we felt like an interesting energy that was going through all of us, and everything that kind of came out was quite natural.
Yeah.
So that's where the Kilat part
That's lightning.
That's the lightning part.
Yep.
Like I felt like there was lightning into the vibe of the band. Loud. And the next one was Toko. Toko, right? So I was working in Jakarta at the moment, and I was driving past all the shops, and I was like, Toko this, Toko that, Toko this, and I was like, which means shop.
Yeah.
So I thought it really felt well when we combined both names, Toko Kilat, and ran it through the boys. Rolled well on the tongue, and then it's been history ever since.
Memang cun lah. Nama memang cun.
Nama menang.
Cun. Okay, so we're very fortunate today because Toko Kilat is playing their latest song for us here on the Feel Good Show for the very first time because Ratu Malam will be released tonight. Betul tak, guys?
Yes.
That's right. So tell us a bit about Ratu Malam.
Ratu Malam is actually a very interesting song. The content of the song is about, Tinder.
It's about Tinder.
about
Kepada
Tinder.
siapa yang tak tahu apa itu adalah sejenis app, dating app.
Dia orang tahu lah. Dia orang tahu kan? Dia orang tahu kan?
Dating app. That's it.
So most of the time, nowadays the dynamic of life dah berubah. Mana kita selalu macam on the phone all the time, and we are also kind of sucked into all kind of weird apps and stuff. But Tinder for me is like an escape app. Like you scroll, swipe left, swipe right.
Yeah.
And if you hit one, if there's a connection, then she can be your Ratu Malam.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Ini memang, no holds barred, you know what I mean?
No holds barred.
Kita terus terang.
Terus terang.
Terus terang. Jadi, dari mana inspirasi ni datang? I mean, it's not just the society and how it's working. I mean, you're all fathers, you're all married, that sort of thing. What's the outlook in society, man? Where'd you get this inspiration from?
I mean, I like to take risks lah. I think being risky is the new safe. And every time we think about ideas and content for the songs, rather than just playing safe, most of the time lagu-lagu band rock Melayu semua nak save je, lyrics semua nak save je. So for us, we felt
maybe it's more like in denial, escapism mindset, or it's just more of like putting in ourselves in different shoes. Obviously, we are all fathers. I don't think we have time for
For that app. No, not at all. I like how yang dua tu senyap. No.
he just got married, so he's
Congratulations.
still coming into the whole idea
Right.
of
Dan balik kepada lagu Ratu Malam, which is of course going to be released tonight, but you guys are going to perform exclusively for us here first on Feel Good Show.
That's right. You heard it here
Dan
first.
music video tu macam mana pula?
So belum.
And
In
that's
fact,
the reason. That's why your hair is like
that's the
blonde now, right?
the Blade Runner look here. So kita akan start filming the music video this Saturday. In fact, Saturday, and we're going to be. We have a great team who's working on it. We have Ian who did Sampai Jadi, Joe Flizzo. We have Adam Sinclair who he's a great director, and a good team that is directing the video. Hopefully, the video will be done by the next 2 weeks, and that could be something fresh for 2019 for Toko Kilat.
Okay, so apakah konsep video tu? Sebab Pemicu Api is a very cool concept. It's very nice looking, very clean. Is it going to be different, this one?
Yes.
There'll be model involved.
There will be a succubus in the video. If you don't know what's a succubus,
We know what a succubus
if you
is.
know what's a succubus, Google that.
Cubus.
There'll
Tak
be
je tu.
SUCCUBUS.
Cubus.
Dia macam incubus tapi lain.
Dia bukan incubus. Terbalik kan. So there's a succubus in the video that I think you know what, you guys have to wait and watch lah. Nowadays zaman sekarang everything information has to given out so fast. There's no mystery in life.
Betul. Okay. We'll keep that mystery then. Okay, then let's find out about the next mystery, which is what are you guys up to next?
We'll be releasing our album.
Oh, nice.
Kami akan
We have released cassette,
cassette,
but we have to hold back because to do this music video, then we will.
Right, an interesting fact that when you guys sold the cassettes, I was saying that I didn't even know that people made those anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Want to tell us about that?
Let me just tell you that first I have found a factory in Malaysia that still prints cassettes.
Oh, right.
Which I think cemerlang dia orang dia orang buat kerja yang bagus, and we came up with the cassettes on Cassette Store Day, and we were surprised that the cassettes were sold out in an hour, 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours.
2-3 hours, all the cassettes were sold out, and
Amazing.
the shop guy guy who was first, he was a bit arrogant and like, you know, I only could take 50 pieces, whatever. He calls me the next day and said, bro, can you bring all the cassettes in the shop because we sold out. I was like, really? So we came back and we sold everything out.
Out of curiosity though, who are the people buying these cassettes? Is it the new gen or?
I think it's a mix, new gen, old gen. I think collectors. I think music today has become so, kau tak nampak lah music, everything is Spotify lah apa semua. People want something intangible, nak pegang something, you know.
Yeah, sebab like dulu bila you jumpa artis kegemaran you, boleh dapat signature semua tu. But if everything is digital, then what do they sign?
They don't sign, they just selfie.
Oh,
Betul.
Itu
Suah
foto.
Itu pun kalau kita fikir-fikir balik, dia dah jadi 101011 lah. Dia dah tak ada filem, tak ada apa dah.
Tak ada dah. And you know what? It's just in some cloud somewhere and be forgotten soon.
Yeah, that's right.
And based on my understanding, you guys semua from band kumpulan lain kan dulu.
Yes.
And then you came together and formed Toko Kilat.
Yes.
What's that like? I mean, coming from different band and different, you know, creative background.
We learn from our past mistake. I mean, as in dah lalui benda yang, so dengan Toko Kilat tak patutlah kalau kita nak lalui apa yang benda kita dah lalui nak duri. So hopefully it's a new adventure, new challenges something different kan.
To me,
semua dah matang kan.
To me, I mean that's definitely something that we feel like, but personally to me it's a spiritual connection between all of the band boys. It's something more profound than just playing music, you know, like we are like family, like brothers, you know. There's something different in this situation. Because why I say that is we've been trying this thing for 2 years.
Yep.
And every time I remember all of us saying, you know, we're not going to give in or give up, we're still going to go for it.
Nice.
We're going to go for it.
I like that spirit.
Yeah.
And of course, because you guys are all like, you know, like brothers, like family, so did you coordinate your outfits today as well? Or how does that work?
Toko wears black.
All the time?
We wear black.
Solemn band.
We wear black all the time. I think black is super rock and roll, and you know, it's easy lah. You know?
Clearly we didn't get the memo lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
But since just now you asked us about the music video, right? There might be a bit of a change.
Okay, so
Might be
this is,
some
so
colour?
that's the thing. Right? Adakah Toko Kilat mungkin dalam masa yang akan datang menukar genre sedikit? You know, that's what I think. Have you guys ever dreamt of playing pop even? You know, or like putting in elements of reggae or whatever you guys like? I mean, I'm sure you guys like all music.
Yeah.
Macam mana? Korang ada jawapan?
Oh yeah.
Kita fikir dulu.
Kita tak fokus pada satu genre muzik. So kita apa yang kita main sekarang, apa yang kita dengar, so kita try collaborate dengan band. So
Tapi proses tu biar organik lah, natural lah, tak memaksa atau
Yelah,
semasa
bukan nak ikut trend
Macam aku fikir dalam genre nak pigeonhole je apa yang kita nak buat, tapi sebenarnya kalau nak cakap kita pro rock. So whatever is rock, we are pro to rock, you know, like.
Right. So no matter what song, there will be an element of rock.
Yeah, you know, there's rock bands have pop songs.
Yeah.
Rock bands have reggae songs. You know, Sting has ballads and reggae songs as well. So whatever comes natural, apa yang natural kita usahakan lah.
Very nice. And of course, kita dah tak sabar untuk mendengar lagu Ratu Malam buat kali pertama hanya di Feel Good Show. Jadi kita nak menjemput Toko Kilat untuk bersiap sedia di pentas Feel Good Show. Thank you so much.
We'll be back with you guys in a bit. Yeah. Kita akan bersama mereka sebentar lagi bersama lagi satu band yang agak legend di di scene Malaysia sekarang ni.
And of course we're talking about OAG dan kami akan membincangkan tentang muzik dengan lebih mendalam lagi.
Especially indie music.
Especially indie and I guess for them it will be indie rock music, right? Jadi kita nak tahu tentang penghayatan indie music di kalangan masyarakat Malaysia.
That's right. Okay, so for those of you who don't remember, back then you know, the indie rock scene was booming and we had a culture coming up and there were so many bands that came out of that. But one of the earliest bands, especially during the grunge era, was definitely OAG. If you all remember the song, this song's called
TV.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, like, yeah, exactly. I have to sing it to actually remember the name
I know,
of the
right?
song.
But itu macam zaman kita orang tau.
Yeah,
But, so
exactly.
we don't know kalau you know the zaman-zaman Gen Z sekarang.
Yeah.
Tahu tak apakah
Exactly.
sebenarnya
So-
itu indie?
So exactly. So what we want to do today after this is talk to you guys about what is indie music.
Yeah.
It really came about with the whole idea of them actually building pulling this up independently, but I think the culture is much deeper than that, and that's something we're going to be discussing right after this. But right now, we are giving you Ratu Malam by Toko Kilat. Enjoy.
check. Come on, I wanna hear you scream. Come on, I wanna hear your voice. Come on, give me some soul, baby.
Kembali ke Feel Good Show bersama saya Razif. Megan is somewhere else, but she'll be with you right after this. That, what you were watching just now, was OAG, kepada anda semua yang tidak tahu. An amazing, amazing song, and they are here with us today. Tapi sebelum kita masuk ke dalam, topic of discussion of today, I want to actually bring this to your attention. Indie music. Apakah pandangan anda tentang indie music pada hari ini? It used to mean something else. It might mean something else to you today, but it's a very deep, deep culture that is beyond just doing things independently. Tapi kita nak tahu apakah pemikiran orang di luar sana. Check out this video.
Okey, Ria. Pada Ria, apakah perbezaan di antara rock dulu dengan rock zaman sekarang?
Okey, kalau rock dulu, saya lahir pada tahun 90-an, 80-an. Dia punya penjiwaan, lirik tu sangat berbeza. Okey, nak compare, saya tak cakap lah rock sekarang ni dia tak bagus. Tapi tapi kenapa lagu rock sekarang kita masih lagi nyanyi, siulkan sampai sekarang?
Rock music dulu yang popular ialah yang mainstream, and sekarang bagi saya yang rock music betul-betul hidup dan experimental dan interesting ialah yang underground. Mungkin sangat bagus, sangat sedap rock music sekarang. Dan saya rasa kita sedang cuba untuk develop sound kita sendiri. Daripada sound dulu mungkin diambil sedikit sebanyak daripada barat. Sekarang kita dah cuba develop identity, localize.
Kita tengok Malaysia, rock dulu, dia punya lirik tu sangat puitis. Puitis, sangat dalam. Dan you dengar sekali, you boleh hafal tapi you tak faham. You boleh hafal tapi susah nak faham. Tapi you kena kaji betul-betul lirik dia baru you faham.
Kalau zaman sekarang punya, dia lebih kepada macam budak-budak macam cerita monyet, macam aku suka kau, bye.
Dia suka-suka lah. Dia suka-suka I like you like me, but not I love you love me. Macam tu lah kan. Itulah, bawa lah balik elemen cinta. Dan bukan suka-suka je ke dalam lagu rock ya. InsyaAllah kita renungkan mana tahu lagu-lagu rock Malaysia akan berubah balik. Yes. Wow, cantik Oh, sana-sana. Wow. Nice.
Aku suka kau, bye. Itulah dia pandangan orang ramai mengenai music rock dulu dan sekarang. Yes, Razif, I am right here in a very comfortable position kerana kita masih lagi bersama Toko Kila di sebelah kanan saya. Welcome back, guys. And di couch sebelah kiri, of course, it's empty right now, but it's about to be filled up oleh satu kumpulan rock yang anda telah lihat tadi. It's none other than OAG. Kita nak menjemput Ci, Razali, Radi, Amal dan juga Nazrin. What's up? Welcome.
What's up? Hi. Hello. Belakang semua
Hi, good to see you again. Hello.
Mr. Radi.
Come home. E.T. come home.
Tengok.
Itu dia baring
Jadi hari ini kita ada satu perbincangan yang agak mendalam sikit sebab kita nak membincangkan tentang music indie. Adakah ia mendapat kurang penghayatan atau penghargaan oleh orang di luar sana? But before that, mungkin kita dengar pandangan kedua-dua kumpulan indie rock band yang otai sekarang.
Otai dulu lah.
Tanya Radi apa pendapat dia tentang penghargaan.
Apakah sebenarnya music indie? Definisi.
Definisi indie ya. Banyaklah dia punya cabang-cabang dia. Ada independent dari segi label, dari segi cara pembuatan lagu, cara dia manage themselves. Macam-macam independent ni kira luas Tapi I rasa independent ni start daripada what they call it? Apa label yang dekat UK tu bro yang
Rough Trade.
Creation
Records
Rough Trade in the 70s.
Right, so indie bukan hanya genre sajalah.
No,
it's all round.
It's a culture. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture.
It's a culture and lifestyle.
Itu satu sunnah. Sunnah. It's a tradition now.
Tradisi, culture.
sunnah
Itulah
macam tu,
sebenarnya
biasa.
indie. What about the toko kilat generasi sekarang?
Indie, I think macam Radhi cakap tadi, independent lah. Kita buat semua benda sendiri. Kita tak ada harapkan orang nak buat apa untuk kita.
Yeah.
So kita buat lagu sendiri, kita record sendiri, kita release sendiri. So independent lah.
Stick out like a sore thumb.
Right.
Walaupun
And there's no rules.
Right.
Tak ada rules.
Because there's no one to actually tell you what to do. Because everything is all on you. You decide what you want, what kind of sound you want, what kind of look and feel you want. So I'm pretty sure mesti ada banyak suka duka dan cabaran bila nak memulakan kumpulan sebagai kumpulan indie. Maybe
That's why.
We go with the otai first again.
That's why kadang-kadang tu bila kita dah indie kan, kita terindon. Terindon lah. Kita macam mana
Tak, I mean actually bila OAG mula start pun, we were partly indie, partly ada bantuan. Like dulu we had like a major label that helped us, went through the whole thing, video clip, newspapers, interview, and then radio play, and then boom, they sell your CDs. But then, nowadays, major labels cannot do that anymore. So we have to be indie. That means we have to be independent. That means we have to make sure our songs are out there. Who are we targeting the songs to? And stuff like that.
Right. So in the early days, the struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
Today, is it even more real?
I think today there is a lot more platforms and opportunities for us to actually put our music out there.
I think everybody is indie nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Semua indie
But
now.
nak kena tight lah.
Kena tight lah.
Because now, back then you don't have YouTube. People tak boleh ulang kaji your performance.
Everyone is indie nowadays.
Scrutinize every single thing you do.
Betul bro. Because they have
Right,
their
and
own
interesting
Instagram.
that you guys brought that up. Sebab macam dulu you kata tak ada YouTube, you don't have all these music platform yang boleh showcase your talent. So you kena macam cari like connection, and then what gigs to perform,
the best part
money to produce your songs.
Indie back then kan. It's always exciting to go for gigs, and you always look forward for the show next show. And whenever you go to gig, it's always meriah.
Right.
Now is bersepah kan. Gig
Because you can
mana-mana.
just
Because dulu mungkin sebab kita
Very focus lah dulu.
kita earn benda tu. Kita macam kita buat flyers, kita design flyers, kita print flyers. Nowadays kita sekarang boleh kat rumah macam ini and boleh design and hantar flyer macam relax.
and that's exactly what I was about to say as well.
Tak ada kerja macam what do you call that? Bukan tak ada kerja macam.
And the effort is not only from the band
effort,
itself. Peminat pun ada banyak lagi effort because you akan cari like macam okay, where's the next band my favorite band going to perform. Sekarang macam duduk kat rumah then buka YouTube or just put on an app and you can listen to the songs.
Tapi the thing is also just to be fair dengan budak-budak muda jugalah.
What to do kan?
Time diorang.
Kalau kita macam kalau kita dilahirkan zaman 90s pun kita boleh macam itu kan.
And for me, I'm cool with the kids, I'm cool with the millennials. Korang nak Instagram, aku pun Instagram. Korang nak buat apa, aku pun buat yang sama. We roll with the times. I mean, I love the young kids, man. I think ada macam-macam benda kita boleh belajar daripada orang.
Right. So that means, I mean, you guys have been in the music industry dah lama dah. I mean, you guys macam what, 20 tahun?
25
tahun. And you guys have been around for a really long time. So in different bands and all that.
Still yet I rasa macam baru 20 minit lah.
It's good. It's always fresh. So, I mean,
kena act as if lah. In this industry, kita kena act as if as that we are always like budak grown up. Kita macam excited. Tak boleh macam, gua dah otak isu. Kita kena macam, kau excited gila.
Please don't pull a Tom Cruise and jump on the table or the chair.
Oh, Tom Cruise, yeah, I remember that.
He did.
Yeah, he jumped on the couch. Okay, so I mean, I think it's great that bila kita bercakap tentang penghargaan dan penghayatan music indie, and today itself, you guys are also embracing the new technology, the social media, the YouTube, and everything. And so which brings me to the next topic. We are going to be playing a game right now.
Wow.
Sebab kan nak macam jadi young, jadi fun. So I'm right now in the middle of a rock sandwich right here. And we call this game Rock and Roll Pantas.
Pantas,
Yeah, so di depan saya sekarang adalah
Rock and roll
loceng.
Dia bukan
So,
bertepuk ke
okay, cara permainan ni adalah macam ni. Kita akan memainkan lagu rock and roll selama beberapa saat. So, kalau you guys tahu lagu dia and also because you guys are rockers, right? I'm pretty sure you guys know a lot of songs. So, kita buat dia lebih susah lah. The title of the song and also the artist.
Nanti ada lagu
siapa cepat?
Semua lagu rock kan?
Boleh.
Siapa cepat dia dapat. So, I guess you'll be Radhi versus Edwin since you're the closest to the bell, right?
Tengok panjang.
But of course,
Tepuk
yang lain kalau dah tahu jawapan dia boleh bantu, okay?
Tangan panjang.
Alright.
Stop macam tu.
Calm down.
Tak payah
Dia
gerak.
memang macam budak-budak.
Kau tengok ni, cuba tengok. Nampak?
Okay,
let's go.
kita akan mainkan
Tangan panjang.
Tangan panjang.
Tangan panjang.
representative
Not that
baru.
one. Not the tangan
Ya,
panjang.
ada tangan
yang tu,
panjang. Okey,
ah.
adakah anda sudah bersedia? OAG?
Okey, boleh.
Toko kilat?
Ya.
Okey, no problem for you guys. Advantage kilat, sepantas kilat.
Ni, cuba kita.
Okey. 3, 2, 1. Muzik pertama.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody, betul. Dari Queen.
Queen. Baru nak tengok.
Okey, first
Kau
point
bagi
goes
Chan
to
ni.
OAG.
Betul lah.
Tapi tak keluar lagi.
Lagu kedua.
Kedua.
Alamak.
Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. That's right.
Okay, Chan,
Dia
Chan.
memang rockstar. Dah tahu semua lagu ni. We have to be the artist.
Mak rock korang mak rock
Good job. One point for OAG, 1 point for Toko
Okay lah, bagi
Kilat.
Chan,
Okay,
Chan lah.
the next song, cue music.
Demokrasi. Come L0.
Ready?
Nirvana.
Okay, I have to give it to you dah tadi.
The title lagu?
Come as you are. Nirvana.
Salah. Salah, Bo. Never mind, Bo.
Is Nirvana is correct?
Smells like Teen Spirit, right?
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Dua point untuk Toko Kilat. It's okay. OAG, you guys can redeem
Ini
yourself
budak
because
up.
ini adalah pusingan terakhir.
Okay, cool lah.
Yeah, that is
Go,
worth
Tiger.
1,000 million points. So
Okay.
siapa yang dapat jawapan ini akan menang
Menang apa?
game. Menang pujian dari I. Okay.
Budak-budak
cukup
yang
bagus
otak
ke?
bagus.
Okay, boleh.
Serius lah. Nampak biasa
Alright,
lah.
last song. Cue music.
What? Jawab, CCTV.
Okay, dan jawapan?
Ya, salah je.
Aduh. Ben Poyo.
Ya. CCTV, Automatic
Oil and
Garbage.
gas.
Betul lah. Salah. Betul lah, OAG lah.
Betul lah.
What was the answer?
60 TV.
Kita tengok jawapannya betul ke tak.
Tebul lah.
Tak. Hey!
Ya, orang dah psycho sampai aku pun confused.
Lagu sendiri pun tak tahu. You need a new member of the band or what?
You guys,
Alright, kami nak berterima kasih kepada OAG dan juga Toko
you.
Kilat.
Thank you.
Bersama kami.
Mula start.
And of course, kita masih lagi akan bersama OAG selepas ini. But Toko Kilat, any last words to your fans and whoever's watching right now?
Check us out on social media, Instagram, tokokilaband.com, and also nantikan album baru yang akan keluar dekat online store kita orang, www.tokokilaband.com. So, support local music, guys.
Yes, and of course lagu terbaru mereka malam ini juga, which you guys already heard it here first on Feel Good Show, Ratu Malam. We're going to take a quick break selepas ini dalam Feel Good Show. Kita masih akan berterusan dengan tema rock hari ini dalam segmen Dapur Fest. Kita akan masak rock melon. Jumpa selepas ini dalam Feel Good Show. Feel Good!
Kembali ke Feel Good Show. Sekarang ni kita nak bercerita tentang makanan. Tapi sebelum kita masuk ke bidang makanan rock melon, kita akan tengok cerita yang berlainan sedikit. You know, orang yang berjiwa rock ni, dia orang suka merantau. Dan anak rantau Malaysia telah pergi ke merata dunia dan ada sebuah cerita yang agak menarik about this man who brought our food over to London and persevered, dan dia bekerja keras dan dia tak berhenti sehingga dia berjaya, and now he's actually made a name for himself and a name for our country. I'm so proud. Have a look at this.
Let's train to London. Just heading out. Let's train to London.
Chris Wen daripada Starbucks Malaysia, menetap dekat England selama 20 tahun. Saya pengurus kedai sini. Kedai sini ialah Mama Don dekat Camden Town, Central London. Kedai ni dah setahun 2 bulan. Sebelum ni ialah Japanese restaurant. Selama 12 tahun terlalu banyak competition into Southeast Asia food. Because dekat London ni tak banyak sangat. Kat sini masih baru. Pembulaan sambutan ni adalah kurang sebab kita baru buka kan. After 6 months later, like everyone know tempat kita orang daripada Instagram, Facebook, website, Google, everything. So now after 6 months, business dah naik, everything so good. So dia punya customer daripada berbilang English, Malaysian, Indian, everything mixed. Kebanyakan daripada orang lokal. Halangan-halangan mesti banyak macam competition. Yang paling penting kita kekalkan kita punya authenticnya ingredients, spices. Makanan kita, spices, ingredients semua kebanyakan bawa daripada Malaysia. Dekat sini paling famous ialah nasi lemak and then asam laksa Penang made from our Penang chef, and all the roti canai is handmade. And corporate we bought it from Terengganu. And the powder from tetamu is from Penang as well.
Like their mi goreng mamak. The nasi lemak is not bad, but I think the mi goreng mamak is my favourite from Roti King.
Kalau tengok kawan kat social media semua post benda sama kan. Semua post banana leaf kan. So macam saya pun teringin nak makan.
Nama saya Sugeeta Gopalai. Saya dari Ipoh. Umur saya 40 tahun sekarang. Saya duduk di London sejak 2003. I start Roti King ini dari 2004 in my own. Tapi tempat ini baru lagi, dia baru 5 tahun. Kita selalu buat car market, ada kedai, and we got one more called Gopal's Corner. It's at the Market Hall, Victoria. Sebabkan saya buka Roti King, background from food business. So, I belajar sana buat roti canai masa umur I 13, 14 saja main-main. Lepas tu datang sini, I tengok there's a big market for roti canai. Macam kat Malaysia kita merata-rata tengok roti canai. 5 tahun ni kedai ni saja baru, tapi quality makanan kita tak kurang. Kita make sure that macam mana I makan kat rumah ke kat Malaysia ke, taste tu I nak serve the same taste bagi dia orang. Yang paling sini dia orang suka roti canai dengan dal. Local nak makan, Londoners, kita buat cheese and spinach. Kita buat event every year. It's called Malaysian Night. I satu orang teba 1,200 roti canai satu hari. Satu orang aja. I punya queue dekat 1 miles. Dia orang queue. At least 2 hours, 1.5 hours wait. Still dia orang queue, dia orang makan. No problem. So I dah tengok itu, I cakap okay, any shop if I go Roti King, I want my business to be queued like this, and all the time I want my customer to queue for my food, and I want the crowd to be there. So it's happening now.
I nak try banana leaf sebab that's what my friends post and nampak sedap.
Like it's hard to find banana leaf here dekat London sebab memang teringin nak banana leaf tapi tak dapat.
Like everyone in London, I sort of know the famous Roti King. So I was a fan of the restaurant, so that when we were creating Market Hall Victoria, they were pretty much on the top of our list to try and get them in as a trader. I still like the classic, so it's the Roti Canai is my favourite, so that's the one that I always go for.
Different dia, kita sini ada banana leaf. Every day we serve banana leaf. So we're just trying to bring back the legacy from back home. Gopal's Corner. My father started Gopal's Corner under the tree and it's been running for the last 30 years. They were doing very good. But at one point we got no enough staff, so my parents just gave up like that. So I don't want to give up. I just want to bring back the legacy to London, and then probably we will go back to Malaysia again. I don't think so anyone serve banana leaf food in with a beef rendang, but we do. Lagi kita nak bawa lagi banyak lah. So tapi kita introduce slow by slow. Paling sedih Kita pernah buat event, pernah buka kedai sampai tak jual apa-apa. Satu pound pun tak ada sale. Kita tutup, kita balik rugi. Tapi never give up lah. That's the only thing. Anak-anak muda ni, I would advise sebelum nak buat apa-apa, do a homework properly. And then you have to have the semangat. Never give up. You have to push yourself, saying that you have to achieve what you want. You have to have a big dream. The big dream gives you everything, take you places.
Hola, bienvenidos. Selamat kembali ke Feel Good Show bersama saya Razif dalam segmen Dapur Fest. Okey, sekarang ni kita nak bercerita tentang rock melon. Okey, dan bersama saya hari ini adalah Chef Saipul dan juga Lula daripada Juice by Lula.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Hai, ada kata sama. Apa? Juice.
Juice. Sebab the rock melon yang kita guna adalah daripada Jepun.
Hai.
So, nama tu datang daripada situlah.
Kenapa tak panggil syarikat Rock Melon by Lula? Tapi kenapa Juice?
Juice because juice bermaksud juice in Japanese.
That's where you started with juice?
Yes, and I also have other flavors as well. So I don't want to just have the brand named as just rock melon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jadi penanda semua di sana, hari ini kita akan belajar apakah yang boleh kita buat dengan rock melon. Yeah, alright. So let's start. What we came into the room to do.
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay, hari ini kita akan buat juice daripada rock melon. Tapi sebenarnya rock melon ada banyak lagi benda yang kita boleh buat selain daripada juice. So, kulit dia kita boleh buat something juga. Dia punya isi kita boleh buat something. Biji dia pun kita boleh buat something. Okay. So, before we start showing the rest of the thing, we will start by doing the juice first.
Let's do a traditional juice.
And then dengan saya ada Chef Saiful daripada Metropolitan Kuala Lumpur. Polytechnic Metropolitan Kuala Lumpur, dan chef has been helping me to innovate food out of my
rock
food
melon.
waste. Yes, not just rock melon, but other stuff. But
Okay,
today,
fantastic.
We're just
Let's
focusing
start.
on the rock melon.
Let's get into it.
All right, cool.
So we just need a traditional juicer.
This is not a traditional juicer, it's slow press juicer.
Is it slow press?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a slow press or cold press juicer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better than the normal centrifugal traditional juicer.
Also more expensive.
Sebab juicer ni boleh contain lagi banyak vitamin dan mineral yang ada dalam buah. Sebab normal juicer dia bunuh semua enzyme and mineral and stuff.
Okay, let's get into it because we don't have much time for this. I want to see how this is done. And chef, apakah yang chef akan buat untuk kita hari ini?
Kita akan buat rock melon jam. But kita coming from the rock melon pulp, so.
Okay.
Then we're going to have a rock melon jam here. We're going to put
So this is the pulp.
Yeah, this is coming from the pulp.
Okay.
Okay, and then kita akan letakkan kita punya sugar. And then we put a bit of kita punya lemon. Okay.
Oh, kena letak lemon untuk juga.
Sebab lemon ni nak bagikan dia lebih rasa sebab takut dia muak.
Okay.
Because kita buat jam sebab rock melon ni banyak benefit on vitamin A, C. Okay, and then so very tasty to make a jam. And then kita akan masakkan dia. And then we leave for about 45 minutes to reduce down the punya caramelization of the sugar.
Okay.
And it becomes like this. You see the jam?
The jam is reduced over there.
Yeah.
Okay, come let's have a look at that jam. This is beautiful. Berapa lama kita nak reduce rock melon?
45 minutes.
45 minit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can get one of the colour. If you lagi lama you atas api, lagi hitam, lagi gelap colour dia.
I see. Jadi, okay, so the fruit itself goes into making the juice, but you take out the pulp, right?
Yes,
that
that's the
centrifugal
pulp.
and then it goes into here, dan dijadikan jam, right?
Yes,
Jadi kita dah boleh nampak dah dengan hanya meletakkan pulp dan gula dan juga sedikit lemon juice, kita dah it's already starting to melt out. It's going to stay there and reduce until it becomes that. Okay, so what else can we do with rock melon?
We have some item here come from rock melon. And this is the rock melon vinegar.
Okay.
Kami tekan daripada kulit dia.
Oh, okay.
And then
Kita jadikan cuka,
cuka.
Macam mana proses tu?
Okay, ini kita dia punya kulit, and then kita letakkan sugar, and then air, and then kita fermentkan for about 3 to 4 weeks, and then you can get this one. This is the sugar.
Wow,
it's sugar.
It's sugar.
Yeah.
It's vinegar, isn't it? Can I smell that?
Yeah. It's a fruity taste.
Ooh, tangy. This is brilliant.
It's good, right?
Wow, it's amazing. Dan adakah ada tempat mana lagi kita boleh cuba benda ni? Let's try this. Hari ni saya tak puasa, boleh cuba. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Give me a spoon. Okay, hang on. I gotta try this. Do we have a spoon? Okay, cool. Chuka dia, it's probably going to be brilliant with salads.
Then you can get the chuka, and then it's very very nice.
Whoa! Whoa!
Very
Whoa! So good!
Yeah.
Yang ni kalau kita buat salad memang ace Ventura. Okay.
Yep.
Let's try that juice.
Okay.
Oh wow. The acidity is like, but then it's sweet at the end. It's like, okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's try some cold press rock melon juice. Whoa! Very good. I love it.
You have a good juice.
It's very refreshing.
It's very nice.
So this collaboration, Jusu by Lula,
yes,
between herself as well as the university, has totally brought things together. Come closer, guys. Come closer. It's totally brought up many new products. Yeah. And you guys obviously are re-engineering a lot of things with rock melon dan sebagainya. Betul tak? I see you can even make rock melon nasi goreng. Cookies, you got the jam. I'm going to try a bit of this jam. Of course, yang ni memerlukan 45 minit untuk reduce, but let's try this out. Lula, tell us, how do we get a hold of your product? You have to try. You have to try this. It's gila. Okay?
You can get my products from my Instagram. I do home delivery at the moment. We go from bazaars to bazaars because we are fairly new. And I also do send my products to Anapatin House. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have been to Anapatin. So far, that's the only way to obtain the product.
And where can we find you on social media?
It's jusubailula.my. And I repeat, it's jusubailula.my. So I have all my details on there. You can email me, text me, and I'll get it delivered to you.
Okay, let me ask you something. Juice rock melon feel good cake, is it memang nama dia ataupun?
No, it's for you guys.
Okay, here you go. Check it out. We got the rock melon feel good cake. Bau dia je daripada tepi kita dah boleh bau rock melon dia. And it's brilliant. I love this whole rock melon idea.
You should try the cookie. It's really amazing.
Understated. Tapi flavor rock melon juga. Where's the cookie?
It's a cookie.
This one.
Coming from rock melon seeds.
It's made from rock melon seeds.
Rock melon seeds.
And it's vegan. There's no egg in it.
Yeah.
Vegan and gluten free. Sugeeta, you love this. Okay, ada apa-apa yang ingin disampaikan kepada mereka di rumah sebelum kita akhiri segmen ni? Try this vegan.
Satu benda saya nak make people aware of rock melon is that rock melon adalah satu buah yang sangat berkhasiat. Sebab aside from dia jam-packed with vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium semua, rock melon adalah one of the best fruit for diet. So for all you people out there who is on the same journey like me to lose weight, please know that rock melon is healthier than apple, oranges and mangoes because it has less sugar than all these three most common consumed fruits in Malaysia. So yang mana nak kurus tu, please include rock melon dalam your diet.
Thank you, Lula. I just tried the rock melon.
Guys.
Batik cake. You gotta try this stuff. It's amazing. I highly recommend the vinegar. We will come back after this with more Senang Terhibur and OAG. But for now, thank you so much. Kita akan jumpa selepas ini. Amazing! It was so good!
Hello, bertemu kembali ke episod Rock Feel Good Show. Anda masih lagi bersama saya Megan Tan
dan saya Razif Hashim yang cukup teruja dan tidak boleh tutup phone saya sebab hari ini kita ada band yang teramat happening bersama kami. OAG! I love it. Okay, so guys, sebelum apa-apa, jom kita masuk terus. Infinity Wars, apa cerita?
Cerita dia macam ni bro. Infinity is like this song is it took infinity.
It took me to release.
Yeah. Forever to release.
Right.
Yeah, because
What happened? Why so
what happened?
long?
Because there's so many people want to release the song, so they want to pay for it. But we appreciate that. But at last we decided to pay ourselves.
Oh, you did on your own.
Yeah,
Wow.
we are somehow we kind of.
Yeah, we don't want to work with not the one to work. We prefer to have the rights, full rights to all the songs.
Right.
Of course. It's your song.
Yeah.
Ha, bukanlah
Kita
orang
nak-
lain. Dia orang buat, biarlah dia orang simpan. Tak ada kau ni. No, I cakap, bukan dia orang, I cakap.
No, we appreciate that they want to help, but maybe they can help dalam segi lain lah, insyaAllah. That's fine.
And speaking of appreciate, do you think the appreciation is different when you release it in an indie way compared to like kalau you sign dengan big label and then they do all the promotional marketing stuff for you, and then so that's why people know more of the song compared to.
Yeah, I mean kalau if we had like a big company handling us, of course it would be a bit easier. Tapi they have their own plan, they have their own other artists that they want to handle as well, which is okay. But nowadays, because people download per song, they don't buy a whole CD anymore. So we have to go on our own lah. Kita kena,
I mean,
move
kita
along
buat
with times. Yeah.
I mean, we just want to, back to the old days macam mana kita start buat demo dulu. Kita kongsi tong-tong duit, I mean, feels good,
Okay, guys, gotta ask you, sebagai, rockers old school kan.
Rockers!
Old school! Apa yang pedoman yang boleh diberi kepada budak-budak kat sana yang nak jadi jiwa rock. You have to understand, you all dulu start from nothing and I found your cassette in my house. You know what I mean? And that's when we started listening to AG. But then sekarang ni YouTube ada macam-macam ada. You know what I mean? Tak payah nak keluar beli apa semua. How should they feel grateful? Pedoman.
Masya Allah. Auzubillah minasyaitanirrajim. Ya anak-anak. Ya, saya rasa I mean check it out lah, Try to buy an album, maybe a vinyl, Try to buka the vinyl, try to open the CDs and read by words by word, lyrics per lyric, and then because we went through that zaman kan. Diorang tak rasa, Dia ada budak ni menangis kan sebab dia at last dia kata, keset. So sebenarnya dia orang nak benda tu. They want to be in that position but dia orang couldn't afford because the amalan dah tak ada. So that's the pedoman. So we going to restart reviving the concept jual CD, cassette, maybe vinyl.
Because old is gold.
And also like the new band, dulu kita orang selalu jumpa every weekend. We meet up, we jam and we hang out and we talk about things. But nowadays technology makes things so easy. Sometimes we just jam, Skype lah. I'll send you the guitar files. Send me the drum files. So macam you need that human touch, guys. If you want to form a band, you have to jumpa and
nak buat lagu. Nak buat lagu senang, copy and paste je.
Dan of course
YouTube, buat library, lagu-lagu band ni.
Alright. So there you go. Okay, that's amazing. Kita dah tak sabar untuk dengarkan lagu mereka iaitu Infinity. So we give it to you. Thank you for watching Feel Good Show. See you next time. Infinity!